Okay, hello universe. All right, I'm back again. I know y'all probably tired of seeing me looking like this, but I just got to. I just got to. Okay, now, if y'all watch one of my other videos, I did say the baby being in the car, allegedly being in the car, because when that car was driving down that street, I just got a gut feeling that that baby was not in that car. She may have been in the car, but she was not in that car. On the way to go pick up nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Probably, I just didn't get a sense that she was in that car, like she was riding in that car, and they were going somewhere all together. You understand what I'm saying? Um, so, but the reason why I'm coming on here again is because, okay, so at first on my last video, I told you that the mother, has said that she has suffered so much abuse already, and I have took it from a standpoint that the mother has suffered abuse, so much abuse already, but actually when I went back and I reread the document, it actually says that Malia, Malia had already suffered so much abuse in her life. And so I'm going to link the video from the news channel that did the investigation and went into the background of, little Malia and her hospital visits and, having the piece of her skull removed. And one time her going into the hospital with a gash on her head and then finding blood outside of her brain. The mother saying she fell from a chair onto a marble table, but the doctor said no, that would not have resulted in the blood being um, surround around her brain. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that it was neglectful. That they suspected abuse, but they couldn't say for sure that the injuries were a result of abuse, but that they did also have concern that I guess this is why they needed to take parenting classes because the mom, I guess she had maybe been. They found that the mom was neglectful in supervising Malia. But this is the thing though. We're if these are just accidents and she's just falling or X, Y, and Z, you would not say that your daughter has already suffered so much abuse in her life. You understand what I'm saying? You know, abuse is something is a harm that's inflicted by someone else onto another person. You understand what I'm saying? Where I'm going with that? So again, like I said, this mother knows so much more than what she's letting on to. And even if the grandma does not know factually, she suspects and she knows in her hearts of hearts what is going on over there with her granddaughter and her daughter and what the mother is allowing or either what the mother is doing as well. Um but through all of this, I'm really trying to figure out, with so many of the doctor visits and the hospital visits and the baby's head being having to get her brain or her skull removed and all these different things, the mother having to go through these, was the dad not trying to go get custody or you know what I'm saying, file a petition with the court against the mom to get custody or sole custody or you know what I'm saying, guardianship, or what do you mean the child was placed back, the state had temporary guardianship of the kids, and that they placed the kids back in February with family members. They did not say that they placed the child back with the mom. They did, however, say that both parents had to undergo, and I'm not sure if they're talking about the boyfriend and her or her and Malia's dad both had to undergo parenting classes. So that would be something that I would definitely love to clear up. But I'm telling you, wouldn't it be something if, you know, we found out that something happened to the little baby before the mom went out of town, Does little Malia go to school? When's the last time has the school gotten involved? Has the school had anything to say? One of the times that the baby went to the hospital, they said she was vomiting and vomiting up some blood, and the doctors just concluded it as her being extremely lethargic. For what? She's for what? For what? So, and all this within months, a few months of itself. You feel me? Months of itself. So, wouldn't it be something if something happened to that baby before the mom went out of town? Hmm? Wouldn't it be something? You guys gotta think about this. Because the shit ain't adding up. I'm sorry. I even hate to keep coming on here just making videos, but it's picking my brain though. It's really picking my brain. Was she in preschool? Was she not? Um, did anybody else suspect anything? What about the neighbors? Where the neighbors at? Let's hear what the neighbors got to say. Because the video surveillance camera that caught him taking out that basket with a trash bag in it, a trash bag in a basket. Most people don't take. Listen, if you're going to wash clothes and you using a trash bag, you use the trash bag and you hold the trash bag up like this by the handle. Okay? If you're taking the trash out, you put it in the knot and you hold the bag up right there by the stem of the trash bag. You understand what I'm saying? Why this dude got a black trash bag with something in it? Okay? Enough. Oh, enough makeup. I mean, enough makeup. Enough. She's a small girl. Little baby Malia, she's a small girl. You know, he looked like he holding that basket, and that is taking a little bit of strength as he holds this basket, but it doesn't make sense that he would take trash or laundry in a black plastic trash bag and then put it inside of a laundry basket and hold the laundry baskets on both ends of the laundry basket. So as he was taking and driving his car, maybe little Malia was in the car. Maybe she was in the trunk, in the basket, in the black bag. I don't know if this dude took some pages out of the Casey Anthony case. The other suspected child killer. She was acquitted, but we knew she did it. They just couldn't prove it. But he black though. He ain't fixing to get acquitted. They about to bury him. So that's gonna happen anyway, whether they find the body or not, substantial evidence, all of that kind of stuff. You gonna get it, buddy. So you may as well just go on ahead and just clear your conscience and come on out with it. If the mama has something to do with it, go on ahead and tell on her too, because she's trying to put you on blast now. She's trying to save herself now, even though she was definitely highly involved in a lot of the stuff and a lot of the abuse that was happening to her daughter. She is the reason why he was able to hurt her if he did, and put her in a bag and put her in a laundry basket and take her and dump her or bury her off somewhere. I feel like he buried her under something. That's what I feel, under some rocks or some wood or something like that. That's what I feel. I definitely, and she's possibly even somewhere along around some water, probably. Um, or that could just be the flood of emotions that I'm seeing. But yeah. This just reminds me so much of the Jaheim Turner case here in San Diego, California, and it reminds me of the Casey Anthony case out in Florida. And you put the two and two together, you have a mother and a stepfather, and that's just what I'm seeing. I'm saying that this is just not something that he just is doing alone or led up to this alone by himself. I feel like the mama had her hands in it. I feel like the mama knows she either allowed a lot of it or she was there in some capacity and then took herself out of town to give herself an alibi, and he cleaned up the mess and then came back with this whole story. You know what I'm saying? I feel badly for the little boy and for the other child that I don't believe the mom had custody of. So let's get into the juice. Who got the juice? Let us know what time it really is so we can stop suspecting. Anyway, I don't know. Y'all let me know.
Please be everybody.